Morning light crawls across the floor, finds your mug where you left it before. Coffee's cold, a ring of brown stain, like the words I wrote, then erased again. I gathered letters, a stack of might-have-beens, each one folded, tucked between what I wanted and what I let die. Now the ink just waits for a reply. How do you save something never sent? How do you drink what the hours have bent? This is the last unsipped cup, the taste of a love that wouldn't fill up. I hold the paper, smooth and white, but the silence cuts deeper than any fight. Letting go the words I never said, and the coffee growing cold on the table instead. I trace the rim, a circle of ache. Every morning I make the same mistake. Warm the water, grind the beans, but the bitterness is all that remains. How do you swallow a promise that's gone? How do you write when the feeling is done? This is the last unsipped cup, the taste of a love that wouldn't fill up. I hold the paper, smooth and white, but the silence cuts deeper than any fight. Letting go of the words I never said, and the coffee growing cold on the table instead. I could pour it down the sink, watch the dark swirl disappear in a blink, but the stain on the mug won't wash away, just like the words I never learned to say. This is the last unsipped cup, the taste of a love that wouldn't fill up. I hold the paper, smooth and white, but the silence cuts deeper than any fight. Letting go of the words I never said, and the coffee growing cold on the table instead. The rain keeps falling, I let the mug sit. Cold coffee, unsent letters, and the ghost of it. Rain taps the glass, a hollow sound. I still trace your name on the fogged up pane, a breath I held, a ghost in the rain. Your coat still hangs by the door so still, but the warmth it held has learned to chill. No slammed door, no shattered plate, just a silence that grew too great. We built a house on unspoken things, and the roof caved in without any wings. How do you speak when the words are stone? How do you stay when you're all alone? This is the hush before the fall. No crash, no cry, no call at all. Like a book with a page that's been torn away, we lost the middle of what we tried to say, and the ink that never dried became the river where our love died. I find your laugh in the empty hall, a faded echo against the wall. The things we left unsaid still burn like letters I never could return. How do you mourn a word unsaid? How do you sleep in an empty bed? Before the fall, no crash, no cry, no call at all. Like a book with a page that's been torn away, we lost the middle of what we tried to say, and the ink that never dried became the river where our love died. This part is not the end. It's knowing we never had a chance to bend. No final scene, no closing line, just the space between yours and mine. The hush before the fall. Rain fades. The kettle's cold, the tea's still there, a folded note, an empty chair. No slammed doors, no broken glass, just the quiet that came to pass. How do you finish what never began? How do you hold what's already sand? This is the softest collapse I've known. No walls came down, just seeds not sown. We didn't fight, we didn't speak, just faded out quiet and still hangs, your book still lies open to a page I can't recognize. I trace the words you never said in the hollow of this unmade bed. How do you finish what never began? How do you hold what's already sand? This is the softest collapse I've known. No walls came down, just seeds not sown. We didn't fight, we didn't speak, just faded out quiet and weak. And I'm left here with the space you filled. In the silence, my heart is still. The hardest part is not the end, it's knowing we had nothing to defend. A love that slipped through careless hands like morning fog. It couldn't stand. This is the softest collapse I've known. No walls came down, just seeds not sown. We didn't fight, we didn't speak, just faded out quiet and weak. And I'm left here with the space you filled. In the silence, my heart is still. Softest collapse. A photograph still on the shelf. Your smile frozen, I fool myself. You're just in the next room, I swear. But the dust has settled everywhere. How do you hold a fading light? How do you stay when you've taken flight? This is the quietest goodbye. No echo left, no tear to dry. Like a film strip burning in the dark, leaving just a scar, not even a spark. We faded out before we knew what we were losing, me and you. I trace the outline of your hand on the glass where you used to stand. Every word we left unsaid hangs like silence in this bed. How do you mourn a ghost that never came? How do you whisper a forgotten name? This is the quietest goodbye. No echo left, no tear to dry. Like a film strip burning in the dark, leaving just a scar, not even a spark. We faded out before we knew what we were losing, me and you. I used to think love needed a fight, but our ending was a missing light. No This is the quietest goodbye. No echo left, no tear to dry. Like a film strip burning in the dark, leaving just a scar, not even a spark. We faded out before we knew what we were losing. Me and you. No goodbye, just the quiet. The last unread letter, still on the desk. Your handwriting faded, a fragile request. I trace every curve, like a map of your skin, but the ink has dissolved where the rain settled in. A drawer full of moments we never unfurled, a promise unwritten, a half-finished world. You left in the morning before I could wake, and the silence you left is the only thing I take. How do you hold a breath that just drifts away? How do you love a ghost that has nothing to say? We faded like the last light of day. No final word, no grand display, just the echo of a door left ajar, and a heart that forgot how to scar. We loved in a language I can't understand, then you slipped like sand from my hand. I still hear your footsteps on the wooden floor, but it's just the wind at the back door. You took all the warmth when you walked out. Now the house just whispers with a hollow sound. We faded like the last light of day. No final word, no grand display, just the echo of a door left ajar, and a heart that forgot how to scar. We but never got rehearsed. The last unread letter will never be read. Just the rain on the glass and the silence instead. The swing chain rests with every passing day. A ghost of laughter carried on the spray. The welcome mat is curling at the edge, a silent witness to a broken pledge. Watch the droplets trace the window pane and write your name, then wash it out again. The floorboards hold the memory of your tread, a hollow rhythm in my aching head. How do you measure absence by the inch? How does a heart forget the way to flinch? And the rain keeps its appointment with the wood, where your footsteps and your promises once stood. It drums a lullaby on vacant space and leaves its silver tears upon this place. A baptism for what we couldn't say, just the echo in the rain's arrival on this empty grave. The chair still holds the shape of rest, a phantom warmth against my lonely chest. The wind chime sings a song you'll never hear, a melody that only amplifies the fear. How do you mourn a future that took flight? How do you greet the coming of the night? And the rain keeps its appointment with the wood, where your footsteps and your promises once stood. It drums a lullaby on vacant space and leaves its silver tears upon this place. A baptism for what we couldn't say, just the echo in the rain's arrival on this empty This rain can't wash away the stain of all the sunshine we let go to waste. It only soaks the silence deeper in and highlights where your shadow should have been. And the rain keeps its appointment with the wood where your footsteps and your promises once stood. It drums a lullaby on vacant space and leaves its silver tears upon this place. A baptism for what we couldn't say, just the echo in the rain's arrival on this empty arrival, just an echo. The kettle's cold, the clock is still, your coat still hangs upon the hill of memories I try to climb, but every step rewinds the time. How do you hold a ghost in your hands? How do you follow tracks in the sand? The shape of your silence, it fills every room, a permanent stain on the afternoon. I trace where you stood in the fading light, but the shadow is all that's inside. The letters stack, the phone won't ring, a bird that forgot how to sing. I set a place for you at dawn, but the seat stays empty when the meal is gone. How do you love a door that won't close? How do you mend a heart that just froze? The shape of your silence, it fills every room, a permanent stain on the afternoon. I trace where you stood in the fading light, but the shadow you left is all that's inside. And I'm learning to breathe in this hollow space where your laughter used to trace a map of warmth across my skin. Now it's just the rain that's coming in. The shape of your silence, it fills every room, a permanent stain on the afternoon. I trace where you stood in the fading light, but the shadow you left is all that's inside. The last light in your room still glows, a fragile ember, heaven knows. I trace the outline on the wall where your shadow used to fall. The curtains move like whispered sighs. I see your smile in distant skies, but morning comes and steals the view, leaving nothing but the flue. How do you hold a fading dream? How do you stop a silent stream? We are the dim horizons of a fading hour, a love that lost its will to flower. No final words, no bitter sting, just the echo of a broken wing, falling softly through the dark, before we even learn to spark. The books you left are gathering dust, a silent trust that turned to rust. I read the pages you once turned, but the story never burned. How do you mourn a song that never played? How do you heal a wound that never made? We are the dim horizons of a fading hour, a love that lost its will to flower. No final words, no bitter sting, just the echo of a broken wing, falling softly through the dark, before we even learn to spark. The hardest part is not the end, it's knowing we had time to spend, but we let silence fill the space and watch the light erase your face. We are the dim horizons of a fading hour, a love that lost its will to flower. No final words, no bitter sting, just the echo of a broken wing, falling softly through the dark, before we even learn to spark. The last light flickers out, and I am left with doubt. The kettle's cold, the rug is bare, your sweater hangs on the same old chair. I trace the threads where your warmth once lay, but the color bled out like a fading day. How do you hold a cloud as it drifts? How do you mend a tear that doesn't exist? We were a star that no final flare, just a quiet unraveling in the air. We let go of each other before we ever felt the pull of gravity. The window's open, but the breeze is still. The ghost of your laugh haunts the windowsill. I press my ear to the silent wall, but the echo of us won't answer my call. How do you count the seconds in a dream? How do you stop a silent, steady stream? We were a star that fell without a sound, burned so bright then scattered on the ground. No supernova, no final flare, just a quiet unraveling in the air. We let go of each other before we ever felt the pull of gravity. The hardest part isn't the fall itself, it's knowing the sky held nothing else. No map for the space where we used to be, just the dark and the memory. We were a star that fell without a sound, burned so bright then scattered on the ground. No supernova, no final flare, just a quiet unraveling in the air. We let go of each other before we ever felt the pull of gravity. Without a sound, the unraveling of a star. Your coat still hangs behind the bedroom door, a book you left face down upon the floor. I trace the spine where your fingers used to rest, a ghost of warmth still pressed against my chest. How do you close the door without a sound? How do you love a heart that's not around? This is the unlit candle on the windowsill, a flame that flickered but was never still. We burned so bright before the wick ran dry. Now all I have is the shadow of goodbye. The tea you brewed is turn to stone cold gray. I hold the cup like I might make you stay, but steam will rise from what has long gone cold, and I am left with stories left untold. How do you mourn a voice that never cried? How do you leave when nothing's left to hide? This is the unlit candle on the windowsill, a flame that flickered but was never still. We burned so bright before the wick ran dry. Now all I have is the shadow of goodbye. The hardest part is not the empty space, it's knowing you have left without a trace. No final word, no fight, no broken vow, just silence settling where you are now. This is the unlit candle on the windowsill, a flame that flickered but was never still. We burned so bright before the wick ran dry. Now all I have is the shadow of goodbye. The shadow of goodbye. Morning light crawls across the floor, finds your mark where you left it before. Coffee's cold, a ring of brown stain, like the words I wrote, then erased again. I gathered letters, a stack of might have beens, each one folded, tucked between what I wanted and what I let die. Now the ink just waits for a reply. How do you save something never sent? How do you drink what the hours have bent? This is the last unsipped cup, the taste of a love that wouldn't fill up. I hold the paper smooth and white, but the silence cuts deeper than any fight. Letting go the words I never said, and the coffee growing cold on the table instead. I trace the rim, a circle of ache, feeling is done. This is the last unsipped cup, the taste of love that wouldn't fill up. I hold the paper smooth and white, but the silence cuts deeper than any fight. Letting go of the words I never said, and the coffee growing cold on the table instead. I could pour it down the sink, watch the dark swirl disappear in a blink, but the stain on the mug won't wash away, just like the words I never learned to say. This is the last unsipped cup, the taste of love that wouldn't fill up. I hold the paper smooth and white, but the silence cuts deeper than any fight. Letting go of the words I never said, and the coffee growing cold on the table instead. The rain keeps falling, I let the mug sit. Cold coffee, unsent letters, and the ghost of it. Rain taps the glass, a hollow sound. I still trace your name on the fogged up pane, a breath I held, a ghost in the rain. Your coat still hangs by the door so still, but the warmth it held has learned to chill. No slammed door, no shattered plate, just a silence that grew too great. We built a house on unspoken things, and the roof caved in without any wings. How do you speak when the words are stone? How do you stay when you're all alone? This is the hush before the fall. No crash, no cry, no call at all. Like a book with a page that's been torn away, we lost the middle of what we tried to say, and the ink that never dried became the river where our love died. I find your laugh in the empty hall, a faded echo against the wall. The things we left unsaid still burn like letters I never could return. How do you mourn a word unsaid? How do you sleep in an empty bed? Before the fall, no crash, no cry, no call at all. Like a book with a page that's been torn away, we lost the middle of what we tried to say, and the ink that never dried became the river where our love between yours and mine. The hush before the fall, rain fades. The kettle's cold, the tea's still there. A folded note, an empty chair. No slammed doors, no broken glass, just the quiet that came to pass. How do you finish what never began? How do you hold what's already sand? This is the softest collapse I've known. No walls came down, just seeds not sown. We didn't fight, we didn't speak, just faded out quiet and weak. And I'm left here with the space you filled. In the silence, my heart is stilled. Your coat still hangs, your book still lies open to a page I can't recognize. I trace the words you never said in the hollow of this unmade bed. How do you finish what never began? How do you hold what's already sand? This is the softest collapse I've known. No walls came down, just seeds not sown. We didn't fight, we didn't speak, just faded out quiet and weak. And I'm left here with the space you filled. In the silence, my heart is still. The hardest part is not the end, it's knowing we had nothing to defend. A love that slipped through careless hands like morning fog. It couldn't stand. This is the softest collapse I've known. No walls came down, just seeds not sown. We didn't fight, we didn't speak, just faded out quiet and weak. And I'm left here with the space you filled. In the silence, my heart is still. Softest collapse. A photograph still on the shelf. You smile frozen, I fool myself. You're just in the next room, I swear. But the dust has settled everywhere. How do you hold a fading light? How do you stay when you've taken flight? This is the quietest goodbye. No echo left, no tear to dry. Like a film strip burning in the dark, leaving just a scar, not even a spark. We faded out before we knew what we were losing, me and you. I traced the outline of your hand on the glass where you used to stand. Every word we left unsaid hangs like silence in this bed. How do you mourn a ghost that never came? How do you whisper a forgotten name? This is the quietest goodbye. No echo left, no tear to dry. Like a film strip burning in the dark, leaving just a scar, not even a spark. We faded out before we knew what we were losing, me and you. I used to think love needed a fight, but our ending was a missing light. No final scene, no curtain call, just the sound of nothing at all. This is the quiet.